Welcome to an orientation for a trailer delivered by Camping Adventures. As you can see, we try to leave enough room to park the vehicle and the trailer in the sights, which means we have to get it all the way over to the right so that there's room for the slide out to come out. If we park the trailer with the door over the dirt, then the slide out comes out and then there's not enough room for your vehicle to be parked. You have storage compartments. When you leave the door open, you want to make sure this little lever is used, otherwise the wind can slam the door shut. The screen you can leave open if you want air. At night, if you want to lock the trailer, you just use this lock. These are the keys to the trailer. When you want to lock it from the outside to leave the trailer, I generally use a bottom lock. The top lock's unlocked. If you lock the top lock and you can't open it, then that means the top lock's locked. Unlock, unlock. If you want to lock this front storage compartment, you just lock it, put the key in. If the key doesn't turn, do not force it. Try the other direction. And turn it and the key comes out. Unlock it and open. Your trailer comes with a fire extinguisher. This is your CO2 alarm. This is what your CO2 alarm looks like. The light should be green. If you have low battery, it'll illuminate from green to red, which means you need to recharge the batteries. Or if you use aerosol products to clean, if it can potentially have that go off. If a dog releases any gas, it'll go off. We try to level your trailer for you as best we can. This is your panel. The batteries are 2/3, which is fine. You want to recharge the batteries if they get to 1/3 or empty. If it's full or 2/3, you're perfectly in the correct range. We fill up the fresh water for you. Your galley is reading 1/3, which is a kitchen sink. The gray is the bathroom shower and the bathroom sink, and the black is a toilet. As you can see, this is reading 1/3. The black is reading 1/3 because if there's toilet paper or other debris stuck on a sensor, it's going to give you a false read. This trailer was just emptied in the at the dump station, so all the tanks are empty. So it's giving you a false read when you check it, which is fine. This is your water pump, off, on. When you're not on a site with electricity, you want to make sure the gas, that's the off position, on. This is your awning light, your middle light, and your entry light. You can extend your awning with this black button. You just want to make sure you watch your vehicle so that the awning arm doesn't hit the vehicle or any other objects as it's extending. And if it does, do not extend it all the way out. If it gets windy, and this is on the verge of potentially being a little bit too windy, when the awning starts raising up and down and makes excessive noise, you want to retract the awning, because if you leave the awning out and if the awning arms break, you'll be charged for the damages of the awning arms. Retracting it is simple. You just hit retract. Again, make sure to check that there's no obstructions when you're retracting the awning, and go ahead and bring that awning in. So at night, you want to check the battery level, and if it's reading 1/3 or E, you want to recharge the batteries and run the generator. You can leave the water pump on and the water heater on while you're in the trailer. If you want to conserve battery, turn those things off. The water pump allows water to come out of the freshwater tanks. The microwave will only work when the generator is running. To light the stove, you go ahead and you turn it, and you use this. If your trailer doesn't have one of these, you can turn it, use a strike lighter to light the oven. You take the oven knob, push it in, hold it in, keep it your hand held there. Come to the coupler, which is underneath the oven pan, and you have to light it, and you have to hold it, and sometimes turn it back and forth for the propane to be released into the coupler to light the pilot. The coupler needs to be warmed up for for the propane to be released. And you light it, push it in, and now it is lit. And you can see that when it's lit, when you see flames, and you just turn it off. Close it. Your trailer has a lot of instruction manuals in there for you. Do not ever throw away these blue clips or pack them. They're to keep mold out of the refrigerator. You have scissors, spatula, wine opener knife, tongs. You have a few, like a strainer and a pot to use. As long as there's one light on your refrigerator working, that's great. The check light is on, then you'll want to restart the refrigerator. Simply turning it off, count to 30, then turn it back on. Push and pull, and the freezer's nice and cold for you. Push and pull. This is the triple bunk beds. Next to triple bunk is the thermostat. Always make sure when the fan light is illuminated, the AU is on. You can adjust those from high to low to AU, but if you want to run the AC, which is cool, or the furnace, which is your heater, that fan needs to be on the AU. This is the restroom. You have a fan to use if you'd like. It comes with a roll of toilet paper. When you flush the toilet, you can kind of push halfway down to pre-fill the toilet, then use the restroom, and then flush. Even if you have a site without sewer, you want to make sure you use enough water to flush the toilet paper down, or it can get clogged in the neck of the toilet. Conserve water with the sink and the shower. You can use the shower as you wish. It only holds about 30 gallons. You can turn it on, then you use this little knob to switch back and forth to turn the water on and off while you're using the shower to help you conserve water. If you get water at the base of the tub and it's not going down, it means the shower is full. Comes with a broom and a trash can. This is a table. You lift it up, pull out the posts, set the post down there, and then you rest the table itself onto the ledges, and then you take the two exterior cushions, you lay them on top of the table, and this turns into a sleeping area for one. And then if you have somebody sleeping on that is over 125 pounds, you want to go ahead and use these bases in the table to give it more support. Some of the trailers come with a little step ladder that you can use for the bunks for the kids to get in and out. This sofa is super easy. It turns into a sleeping area. You make it into a V, pop it down. This only sleeps one. You don't never want to sleep more than one person on this bed because there's no exterior support beams. So just one person on the sofa. Again, you make it into a V, lift up, and it converts back into a couch. You have a drawer underneath here. You have some storage space here. You have the TV, and again, that needs to be running. The generator needs to be running or plugged into electricity to use. And then you have the master bedroom area. And this also lifts up. So if you want to have some storage, you can go ahead and utilize that as well. And of course, if you have any questions, you can always call or text me at 805-797-7460, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can.